Salams and welcome. Thank you for joining me in another episode of the Quran in English Basics for Beginners. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Surah 35, verse number 15 of this wonderful chapter known as chapter Fatir, the originator of creation. Thus far we've seen everything in this chapter is providing proof and evidence of the existence of one Supreme Creator, not two, not three, not 10. One. This is the truth. The 124,000 messengers that have been sent by God for the guidance of mankind, they all came with the truth, and they all came with a simple reminder. Two powerful lessons. Tawheed and Akhirah. Tawheed means remember mankind, there is only one God. This is the truth. And number two, it's a guarantee that you're going to be brought back to life again, because it is important for you to stand in front of God on the day of judgment. This is known as justice, supreme justice. No one can escape it. Nobody. It doesn't matter who you are. You can be black or white or brown, irrespective of race or religion. You can be Christian, non-Christian, Muslim, non-Muslim. You can be a Buddhist, you can be a Hindu, you can be Scientologist, you can be a pagan worshipper, or you can be neo-paganism, or a traditional healer, or a Sangoma, or a monotheist, polytheist, pantheist, agnostic, and even an atheist. Even if you don't believe in God, it's a guarantee you're going to stand in front of Him, because God created you. You did not come from evolution. Don't think you came from a monkey. That's a very wrong. You did not come from an ape. A chimpanzee did not develop into a human being. It's impossible. The brain that you've got, and the language skills that you've got, and the intelligence that you've got gives you clear evidence that there's no ways a human being is like a chimpanzee. It's impossible. Chimpanzees don't have a language like what we have. Chimpanzees cannot write books. Chimpanzees cannot produce documentaries, right? So let us not even think of comparing a chimpanzee to a human being. Human beings have been created with honor and dignity, and they've been given an amazing brain like no other creature in the entire universe. Give acknowledgement to the Creator. Don't be shy to use the word God. Some scientists and atheists are very shy. They don't use the word God. They say, no, things just happen. Say God. Why are you shy? Practice in front of the mirror. Practice in front of the mirror until it can come easily on your lips. Then when you go in public, it'll be easier for you to then say the word God. Don't be shy. Just keep practicing, and then you will learn to know how to say the word God, and then eventually believe in Him. Because when you see everything in nature, it is absolutely evidently clear that a human being did not create itself, nor did it come through evolution without God, in the same way that a BMW car did not create itself without a BMW factory in Germany. Someone had to assemble the BMW factory. Someone had to create all the parts. You can leave a motor car tire. Let's say, for example, if we want to believe evolution, let's do an experiment. Take the spare parts of a car. Take a Ferrari or a BMW. Take an engine, put it in a box. You take 4 tires, you put a steering wheel, you put the carburetor, you put the seats, you put the steering wheel, you put the radio, you put everything, the brake pedal and the accelerator and the gearbox and the headlights, everything. You put the car doors, but all of these are spare parts. You put them all in a big box in a container. And you leave that container in a desert for millions of years. And let the storms shake that container over and over and over again. You know what the evolutionists are saying? That because of random mutation, that BMW spare parts will one day reassemble themselves into a brand new BMW that will drive itself away from the desert. It'll come to life on its own. It'll start the ignition by itself. Vroom, vroom, vroom. It'll paint itself a beautiful red color or a nice black color. Beautiful, mustard or beige seats, leather seats, polished and everything top. It'll just assemble itself. Does that make sense? No, it does not make sense. It is impossible for for a spare parts of a car to assemble themselves. I'm not even talking about them as make the engine by themselves. We're making it a little bit easy for them, because how can an engine make itself? But I'm making it a bit easy for them, right? Now, why do you say that a human being created itself? That the heart created itself, the lungs created themselves, the liver created itself, the pancreas created itself, the spleen created itself, the kidneys created themselves, the ureter, the urethra, the bladder, the uterus, the fallopian tubes, they all created themselves. The sperm created itself, the ovaries created themselves, and the sperm and the ovum had a deal going. The sperm says, hey, you become a man, I'll become a woman, and then we'll meet together, we'll make new babies. How is that possible? Just by themselves, just by random, one unicellular organism decides to become a male, and another unicellular organism decides to become a female. How is that possible? That's impossible. So the sooner we appreciate the fact that whatever we are seeing in nature, it's not a game. There is a supreme creator, super intelligent, infinitely intelligent, in the transcendental spiritual ethereal dimension, which is infinitely large. Whereas the earth and the world of matter, the trillions of galaxies and all the matter in the universe, are a microscopic atom of the entire spiritual dimension. They are nothing compared to the infinite size of the spiritual dimension. The universe is finite. It is limited. It is made out of matter in the terrestrial world of matter, which is limited and temporary. It's going to end, because when you have the universe starting off with the Big Bang, eventually it will reach a stage of equilibrium. It is still expanding, but like any pendulum, I mean, physics and the law of physics and science tells you that with any pendulum, there is an opposite equal reaction. So as the universe will keep on expanding, it will reach a point of equilibrium, then it's going to start collapsing onto itself again and land up back to the original starting point of the Big Bang. It'll be absorbed into a huge black hole, and the universe will be gone forever, and nothing will exist. Time will be gone, space will be gone. Everything will be gone back to how it was before the creation of the universe. Only God exists. This is the law, and this is the truth. And remember, if you believe this, you are doing it for the benefit of your own soul. God does not need you. He needs nobody. Al-Hayyu Al-Qayyum. He is self-subsisting. He is eternal. He cherishes the universe. He is known as Ar-Rab, the cherisher, the sustainer, and the nourisher of the universe. He needs nobody. He needs nothing. He does not need a mother or a father. He does not need a son or a daughter. He does not need any royal advisors. He needs nobody. The least of all, he doesn't want anyone to insult him, to say, okay, you got a mother or you got a son. How would you like it one day you're walking down the street and you don't know this woman, you've never been with that woman, and the woman say, hey, this boy is your son. I mean, won't you get upset? Especially, say if you're a celebrity, right? You got celebrity royalties. The first thing you do, you'll sue that woman. You'll say, hey, that's not my son. Don't take a chance. You just want money from me. That's not my son. Right, so you'll obviously get upset. So one of the greatest acts of blasphemy, when God himself is saying very clearly in the Quran, he does not have any children. He does not have a son. He has no need of a son. He has no need of a mother. He was never born. He is eternal. So we must not commit this great act of blasphemy to insult God and say, hey, God, you got a son. Don't ever say that, Asabli Mansa. Right, so listen to this. Oh, you people, oh, mankind. It is you that have need of God. You have need of Allah. But God is the one. Allah is free of all ones, worthy of all praise. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. Subhanallahi wa bihamdihi. Subhanallahi lazim. The truth has come to you. The choice is on you whether you want to accept the truth or reject the truth. There is no compulsion in religion. Stable, alhamdulillah.